Malik on business. Ounces Fitness. Check, check. Live from the Elliptical, baby. What we doing? Happy Thursday, everybody. Happy Thursday. Guess what? It's Thirsty Thursday. Some people be thirsty for knowledge. Some people be thirsty for nourishment. Some people be thirsty for the word and all else in between. Who am I to intervene? Who am I to intervene? Slow start, slow start. One of these days, I'm gonna get it cracking. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Check, check. Once again, oh, man, look at this. Look at this right here, man. What are we doing? What are we doing? Is that cool? What are we doing, man? What are we doing? I'm ahead at this. Having a super slow start. Every time you do something, it feel like you got to do something. You heard me on that one. Every time you do something, it feel like you got to do something. I got to move stuff around real soon. I got to declutter, declutter. Happy Thursday, everybody. I am MalikOnBihness, Ouncesfitness. Coming to y'all live from my swim elliptical stationary bike. Trying to get it in one more time. Seems like everybody on trial. Seems like everybody in trouble. They better not let me get no money. Y'all ain't got to worry about me. I'll stay out of trouble. Hey, y'all get all this money and want to get in trouble, man. That's crazy. Make that make sense. For those of you who are in trouble with the judicial system, hope y'all come from up under it, man. Especially if you know you ain't do no wrong going. Either way, you're on trial. A lot of people don't know the difference between a bench jury and a bench trial and a jury trial. And, most likely, when you got some money, it's always best. If you fight some real drama, it's always best to go with a jury trial. Because bench trial, you allowing the judge to put all your faith on one person. You don't know if that judge is biased or not. I just had a civil case, and it was presided by a bench. Thing is, when you do a bench trial, you waive your rights, or you got to appeal. You have the right to appeal the judgment, but sometimes it be harder to get your appeal. Now that's in a civil matter. I don't think it goes that way for a criminal matter, but for a civil matter, yeah. When you waive your right for a jury, um, it's like you waive the right to have an appeal in a criminal matter. So that's why you see a lot of people going with that jury pool, like the guys that's on trial, like the people that's on trial now. The woman that's at trial, that's on trial for killing her kids over there in Massachusetts, the Dirk over there in California, um, and Keefe D out there in Nevada. So yeah, it's different. It's different when it's the state versus you, and it's way different when it's the United States of America versus you. When it's the United States of America versus you, that means you're federally in for the fight of your life. Well, you can be in the fight of your life at the state level too. But man, difference between a state prosecutor and a federal prosecutor is, man, 9 times, just look at the track record of the United States and the states. The United States, when you were up against them and you were defended, man, they gonna come at you with everything from the kitchen sink, my man. That means they gonna do their due diligence. And you're gonna have to have a legal defense team that's that's familiar with their statutes, man, and they laws. Because laws on state level and laws on federal level is totally different. And you can lose a state case and the feds pick it up and you can lose them or vice versa, you know. It's vice versa. But 9 times out of 10, if a state drop a case, no, 9 times out of 10, if the feds drop a case, you ain't gotta worry about the state picking it up if I'm if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, it's either way you don't really want to be in trouble because these are their laws and their policies. And you know, if it's on a small scale and ain't nobody watching, they can get away with a lot of stuff. But if it's like these high profile cases, they might go by the book. And they gonna go back to book by the book to put it on stocks. Like I said, man, a lot of these cases, especially with these RICO cases, you know, all these RICO cases is they mainly was formed around John Gotti now. And man, it's like it'd be funny how they um put like lower level people. They give I don't saying lower level people get RICO status, and the funny part about it, I mean, is because I understand like take for instance some cases that happened out west in the late '90s, right? Early 2000s. Um, when it was like free enterprise out west on the open air drug market on the west side of Chicago. I've seen people come in and be co-defendants on a RICO charge, and they don't know nothing about each other. They don't have a clue who their defendants are because they probably think their defendants in passing, but they wasn't co-conspiring together. They just had some type of order on their blocks that it was free enterprise on. But they was charging people with state RICO charges because they was out there making money, and it looked like they was making money together. The whole time they all of them was individual contractors. Some probably worked for some people, but a lot of times back then, a lot of times people were either pushing packs or they was buying their own little packages and they little weight from different vendors from all over Chicago. And what made it um what made it be a RICO is because maybe they was the only faction of a vice lord organization or gang organization, whatever. So because of the neighborhood. So um, state prosecutions got sworn. Like let's charge them with RICOs, even though they're state RICOs, CCEs. Let's charge them with those RICOs. And 9 out of 10, if you're a low level street person and you've been on probation before and you done had charges in the past, they come with a RICO case and tell you your charge carry 9 to 45. If you was back in a school zone or about a church, and they say your compound is 8 to 10 years, man, you've been fighting for a year and a half, 2 years, you're gonna jump on it because you already done had no money. You know what I'm saying? So you're gonna jump on it because, man, how you have money for a lawyer? You don't have money for a lawyer. You was getting $25 off 100. That's if you were lucky. Some of them guys was getting $10, $15 off $100. And look what came with it. You got to worry about getting robbed, killed, and risking your freedom. So, no RICO statutes is put in place for people. It started off for people for kingpins because most of the time, everything you throw at the kingpin, it would bounce off of them because they had the lawyers, they had the manpower, they had the, some of them even had jurors in their pocket because back then, you picking a juror on your peers. I ain't saying they necessarily want jurors, but if if you were from New York and you knew people's reputation, some people had good reputation, even though, you know, they heard rumors about the crime that was taking place, they still had a reputation for doing good in their community. So when you say a jury of your peers, it really was a jury of their peers because they didn't see them engaging in criminal activity. For all they knew, they was businessmen. But in our case, in a disenfranchised community where you see the the youth and the gangbangers and the independent contractors standing outside on the open air drug market, turning regular communities into war zones and battle zones, and you see an elder black person just coming home from their job or whatever they doing, it's a total different scenario. You don't see these people that you see every day. You see them every day, fixated like a fixture on the wall. And 9 times out of 10, they're disrespectful. They're bringing a lot of heat to the neighborhoods. Um, they're loitering. They're not respecting the property. And it's a lot that come with that because they're doing everything out in the open. So when you get a juror from their peer, man, they are guilty. So most of the time, the people in those situations, they choose to take a bench trial because they figure like, well, the judge gonna go by the law, and whatever the other defendant they have, if they do choose to go to trial, they can put in a couple of motions and probably get it dismissed in a motion, or they can bring the case down some. But for the most part, you do not have the tools to combat those people and those legal situations. So look what we have. prison population is overcrowded. And it's most time from the people, from the defendants taking plea deals. So, again, it's kind of a blessing and a curse if you do have the financial means to combat and pay for your legal defense, and still they looking at how did you obtain the money to be able to combat your legal, use it against the fight the justice system. So there's a lot of things that's coming with that, man. And as far as like with the Tupac case, I'm pretty sure like his family, Tupac's family, like his mom is gone, whoever else is there, and I don't know how his family feel, but because we never really knew Tupac family like that. So the people who behind the scenes that's handling his estate or whatever, man, they probably don't really care if somebody go to jail for it or not, because the deed has been done. You know, the man died young, and he left the imprint and the legacy behind that everybody else get to enjoy and at their leisure, man. Because you know, at the end of the day, what's said and done is done, man. You ain't gonna be able to bring them back. Um, the other cases is relevant. Um, you know, it's you know real victims, everything, a lot behind that case. A lot behind that case. I ain't gonna speak on that case or those cases because y'all got so many other people give a commentary on it. So I'm gonna leave that alone. That ain't what I'm here for. I just brought it up because those topics in the news that I see. I see that Gary, they almost finished restoring all of their power. Um, what else? Hmm, is it safe to eat any food? There's so many recalls, man. We just gonna have to boil water and drink tea. I went to bed hungry last night, and I woke up hungry. Um, I haven't lifted no weights this week, and it's all because I didn't want to. I let time slip away from me, and I think I need me a shot of testosterone because I've been kind of groggy lately. And maybe I need to do a cleanse. That's what I think I need to do. I got a lot of probably unhealthy bacteria, and I probably got some gut health issues. Cause I've been straining a lot. That's TMI. But yeah, I'm gonna try to do me a cleanse, man. It's too much meat in my diet. It's too much meat in my diet. Yeah. Oh, it's a BTS invasion up at Soldier Field for 2 nights straight, Thursday and Friday. Hey, that K-pop wave, man, this is nothing like it. I thought Taylor Swift had a following, a cult following. Man, those BTS guys, they standing out there. They brought people from all over to come see that concert. That's what I said, man. Chicago making too much money for them to have the crime rate like it is, man. It's it's hard. And there's always something going on in Chicago too, man. There's always a music festival. Like it's a house festival going on, a house festival concert going on this weekend. The weather supposed to be nice this weekend. And they barely can make sure the tourists and the taxpayers are safe, man. They was talking about the lady again today at Brown Sugar Bakery. You know, y'all keep on her prayers because she says she's not leaving on 75th Street, man. You know, she says she gonna stick it out, man. She gonna stick it out. Is she stubborn or is she just resilient? It's a little bit of both, from my opinion. You know, I mean, people. She probably feel like, man, she probably wouldn't get much support if she did relocate. Well, bakery, man, those businesses are built about, you know what I'm saying, being fixtures in the community. You know, especially if she want to leave it to her children, or you know, just like the guy that had the donut place in Rosa, Old Function Donuts. He supposed to be remodeling the place. But man, when you look on Michigan Street, man, terrible, man. It's terrible. So, you know, what do you do, man? What do you do? Because, you know, the rent probably cheap, you know. Um, some people, man, like I said, you gotta respect their resilience, man. You gotta respect their patience and want to be able to just be in the community like that, man. Like I said, man, I took my show somewhere else in a probably a more thriving community with a better law enforcement presence, man. You know, I mean, I see that things happen everywhere, but man, we want to keep dealing with that, man. Like I said, man, a cake factory, man. What are you gonna get out of that? Oh yeah, I meant to say this a couple of weeks ago. I see that Valley pressed pause on a construction. They were supposed to build a big old massive casino. Man, cause y'all basing these businesses on losers, man. Then how could y'all have a casino and then have slot machines? That's how thirsty government is in Chicago. Okay, y'all gonna tax people. Y'all gonna tax people in their local businesses, and then okay, if I wanted to build a casino, me having this casino, building this massive casino with all these jobs is based on people coming to visit this casino and stay in this casino, you know? So you're gonna allow all these other vendors and liquor stores and mom and pop establishments to have casinos in them. I mean, slot machines in them. What sense do that make if I'm a big developer? Man, so man, they gonna keep being in the lingo. They hope in construction. And man, I'm pretty sure most of those investors are foreign investors. like it always be. And man, they all stuck holding a bag uh, uh, a business that ain't completed because y'all so greedy. Johnson picking up where Lightfoot left off it. You know, everybody in the race to steal. Everybody in the race to steal, man. And it's so greedy, just like when dudes sold the parking meters. And they did the paperwork so good. They did the paperwork so good that they can't get out the contract. That was by design. Yeah, so yeah, welcome. So man, they gotta find some money somewhere else, man. Besides sticking it to property taxes, man. And it's gonna be so expensive to live in Cook County, man, everybody gonna take their business elsewhere. For real, for real. The Bears finna rebuild. They finna rebuild in Indiana. Shit, who next? Who's next, man? Because Indiana sure ain't got no baseball team. Only people I think ain't going over there, them Cubs ain't going nowhere. Man, well, Wrigleyville be throwing the Cubs on their back. But I don't know about those Sox, man. Those Sox, they want another field too. Man, those Sox guys be looking empty, man. I don't know, man. I don't know about baseball, man. I don't know, maybe because I ain't into baseball. But I'm just watching. I'm trying to see what they gonna do. That's soccer. That's the wave right there. That FIFA was big this summer. FIFA. They was calling out their drones for that football. That was a real football. Yeah, man. I don't know what they gonna do. Look, this a fest every time. Look, this Panda Fest at Butterfield. I don't even. Oh, Butterfield. Okay. Panda Fest at Butterfield. Um, there's a lot of things be going on in Chicago, man. This definitely the tourist spot. Good food. You just gotta keep your head on the swivel when you visit, man. That's why all the crime downtown with the tourists at, man. It's everywhere, but yeah. Right now, all the police gonna be by Soldier Field. Believe that. I don't know, man. I'm looking at the governor race for Illinois. Um, I like the old farmer, man. But man, this Pritzker country, man. Pritzker got a foothold, man. He got a foothold in Illinois, man. I don't see Pritzker going nowhere no time soon. I don't see him going nowhere no time soon. And he keeps some people on his agenda. He got enough money to be anti-Trump and anti-Republican because he done insulated himself. Like I said, old damn baby, he might got some good views and some good fundamentals, but downstate ain't gonna win them their seat. Yep. That's why I say, that's why I keep saying that Alexis is gonna be the new mayor of Chicago because I'm pretty sure he locked in with JB. Pretty sure of that. So that's why his war chest is so big. Um, I don't never remember seeing no political, no mayoral commercials running in August, and the race ain't even till next year. So you know he got some money. Yep. Whatever go on, hey, just keep your house in order. Drink plenty of water, stay hydrated, do something positive, and try to keep some positive motivation. And do something. Move around today. You know? Move around. I just got rid of 168 calories right now. Talking to y'all. And I may be back this evening. But I gotta do me some weights. And I don't want y'all sticking around for that. Cause it's gonna be a struggle right now. So again, call live from the elliptical. I'm MalikOnBihness. This is Ouncesfitness. I'll talk to y'all in a minute. Peace. Uh, where we at? Where we at? Oh yeah, please like, subscribe, and share. Remember, a like is free. It don't cost you nothing. Y'all enjoy y'all weekend. Peace.